Needless to say, one doesn't want to devalue the WBF Intercontinental Middleweight title by any stretch of the imagination. But the important thing for the 25-year-old in the white trunks, Ryan Rhodes, is a victory tonight and to get himself back into a position where he can challenge, as he has done on 2 occasions before, for a world title. He lost to the Canadian Otis Grant in Sheffield in December '97 in a WBO middleweight challenge, and then he lost again in July '99 to Jason Matthews in a challenge for the same WBO middleweight title. And here he's in against the 30-year-old Lee Lightning Blundell from Wigan, who towers over him by the best part of 4 inches. Now, how significant is that reach advantage for Blundell going to be, Richie?
Yeah, well, Blundell has got to keep this fight long and literally use that height and reach advantage. Straight away, you can see Rhodes is looking to be coming over the top with a left hand over the top. 2 southpaws, which often doesn't make a real good fight, but nevertheless, Rhodes will be looking for that left hand over the top, followed by a right hook or a right uppercut.
Well, Blundell is the reigning Central Area light middleweight champion. He's had 3 defeats, all against pretty quality opposition. Glenn Catley, Paul Jones and Anthony Farnell have all beaten him. Ryan Rhodes won the British light middleweight title just a month after his 20th birthday. And about 2.5 months later, he defended it successfully twice and had earned himself, as has been mentioned, a Lonsdale belt in record time. And at just 25 years old, Ryan Rhodes, with 27 professional contests under his belt, has a lot more to go.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, Ryan's only 25, should I say? So there's still plenty of time for him, but he really needs to get back into the winning ways as regards titles. And this is very impressive from Rhodes early. Powerful punches going into the body and the head. Good work from Rhodes early.
Blundell is going to try to keep him away. Interesting that even in the early stage of this contest, Rhodes has switched from southpaw to orthodox and back again, so he's keeping the taller man, almost 6 feet 2 inches tall, the man from Wigan, Lee Blundell. He's keeping him guessing. Rhodes ducking down, and that may just allow Blundell to try to bring an uppercut underneath. Rhodes looking very confident and just moving out of the way of some of those southpaw jabs. That was a very, very hard-looking left hand went in from Rhodes, but Blundell took it well. Good opening round, just trying to look for little weaknesses in each other's defence. Blundell does his best work, and that's a very, very punishing southpaw jab of his.
That's better from Blundell, keeping it nice and long, straight punches. Rhodes doesn't like that. He's got to get inside and get those left hand over the top.
A look of definite respect.
Round 2.
Brisk start to this contest for the vacant WBF Intercontinental Middleweight title. Very good division this worldwide, with men like Bernard Hopkins and Felix Trinidad and Willie Joppy and Harry Simon all in there. Rhodes is number 2 British middleweight after Howard Eastman, who failed recently in a world title bid. Rhodes hopes to get back on course again. What a left hand! Wonderful left hand.
Yeah, left hand over the top. He's been looking for that punch throughout the first round and managed to connect with a good shot here at the start of the second. Good punch from Rhodes. That's the punch that he needs to deliver.
That was delivered perfectly. Blundell very low there. Rhodes trying to repeat the dose to that left hand. Oh, great shot again. Blundell in trouble.
And he was in trouble, and although he's shaking his head, that was a punch from Rhodes. I thought there he should have had another count.
Now Blundell has been stopped by good men like Glenn Catley and Paul Jones, who's been beaten by Rhodes, and also Anthony Farnell, so he is susceptible to a punch.
The problem Blundell has got here is his jab is falling short now and again, and it's not a very fast jab, it's a sloppy jab. And Ryan Rhodes obviously done his homework, and he's certainly stepping in with that left hand over the top, and there was another one. He knows that that's the punch that can finish this fight.
Well, midway through the second round, Rhodes really warming up now. That's another good body shot. Right uppercut, right hook to follow. Blundell trying to fend him off and coming back well. That was a slip. Well, I don't think Rhodes appreciates that. I thought that was a slip. I didn't see much contact there, Richie.
No, it was, I don't know whether I thought that even the heads might have clashed a little bit there, but obviously Rhodes he's been caught with something because he's still recovering from that shot, although he disagreed with the ref, but then again he would.
Well, Blundell can punch a little bit. Of his 14 victories, he's won 10 inside the distance, so Rhodes can't afford to stand back and think this fellow's just a big beanpole. Couple of good rights. Rhodes bleeding from the nose now, so Blundell's got to him. Well, I have a funny feeling this is not going to go the scheduled 10 rounds. Blundell is really making a contest of this. 20 seconds to go to the end of this second, and all sorts of goings on in this round. Blundell holding and hitting. Rhodes looked as if he might have had it all over, and then he got himself into bother.
Well, Blundell earlier there was having a lot of success just standing in front of Rhodes, but that isn't the fight that I would suggest for Blundell. He needs to keep on his bike and keep it long, because towards the end of the round he's starting to get caught.
Well,
Round 3.
so the former undefeated British light middleweight champion Ryan Rhodes in a little bit of trouble towards the end of that round, and it was a round in which he certainly didn't have it all his own way. Blundell, this tall, lanky, angular, awkward southpaw, using that reach and good footwork to pick his man off.
That's better from Blundell. He's keeping it long, and that's the fight. That's better from him, and he wants to keep the fight long and let Ryan Rhodes come on to him.
Rhodes comes in here after a pretty hard-fought points win over 4 rounds in Manchester last October against the nuggety Jason Collins. But he only had 2 fights last year, and he probably needed to be a little bit busier. Rhodes keeping the hands up now. A little bit of a nick on the left-hand side of his face. Nothing to worry about. Good variation by Blundell, and he's catching Rhodes again.
Yeah, catching Rhodes, and Rhodes just needs to keep those hands a little bit higher. He's taking so many risks here by keeping them hands down, and he's getting caught. Blundell, he's landing with some shots, good shots as well.
Well, the first round probably went to Rhodes, nothing between them in the second, and at the moment, Blundell is doing well in this third round. Huge crowds have come down here from both Sheffield and from Wigan in support of their respective fighters. Good solid left hand, and again 2 in a row from Blundell, and Rhodes is getting caught.
That was a terrific left uppercut from Blundell, and Rhodes, he really must keep his hands up. He's getting caught left, right and centre here.
Well, referee Mark Green has taken a point off. He's taken a point off Lee Blundell. He's not very happy with it. Back they go again. Just about everything is happening here. Still a minute to go to the end of the third. Blundell almost sends victory. Lovely variation by him. Got a good left hand in. And Rhodes is not looking terribly comfortable at this stage, Richie.
Needs to get back to his boxing. Needs to keep those hands up a little bit. He's standing right in front of Blundell. He's getting caught. Needs to either grab his opponent. He's got to get his hands up, Jim.
Rhodes is in huge trouble. And the 6-foot-plus man from Wigan, the 30-year-old, who's won 14 out of 19 professional contests, has got Rhodes all over the place, and one more shot might end it. Rhodes in terrible trouble. They're screaming at him from his corner, dig in. He probably can't believe this is happening to him. He was by far the favourite to win this, and he's got caught again with a left hand. Blundell is fighting the contest of his career. He's got him again. Referee's having a look at Rhodes. He may well stop it. He has stopped it, and Blundell has produced one of the domestic upsets of this or any other year here in Bethnal Green. And Ryan Rhodes' career, which was supposed to be relaunched tonight in the York Hall, has been, well, completely derailed, Richie.
Yeah, his career is in tatters at the moment. I mean, towards the end there, he just could not keep his hands up. He was